Hello, friends. It is day 17 of the 77-day video challenge and the last segment of journal entry number 10, seventh and last time in Tupperware. My husband was working with me in doing these parties together because I found a very effective approach with bringing couples into the parties, because that way the husbands would allow their wives to buy more product. And at this time, I had like $5,000 worth of inventory in the second bedroom. We had a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment, and the second bedroom was my office. It had a big walk-in closet. It was actually the master. Was it the master? But it was my office, and the big walk-in closet had all Tupperware in it. $5,000 worth of all this crap. And they'd have sales. Buy one, get one free, and spring colors, and it was all these exclusive collections you couldn't buy in the magazine. You had to get them at Raleigh. And we didn't have the money to be buying all that shit. It's like I had a problem with thinking I needed all this stuff to run this business, and never sold it. Later, some of it I gave away like wedding presents, or I sold to people discounted for less than I got it for. It was crazy. And after the whole thing of being disappointed with the not getting the van, because my manager kind of screwed up. Missy and I were at the mandatory managers meeting, and we had just gone, and we went in my car. She got off work, and it seems like she had gotten an ultimatum from Nan. Nan, the distributor owner, her and her husband owned it. Just like Victoria had been given this ultimatum to leave her job at Coke and become a full-time manager at Tupperware. Nan gave her an ultimatum, and that's why she quit. She was doing it to Missy. And Missy was like, do you know how much money I make working at Coke? It's not worth giving that job up. So she was upset. And Missy and I both suffered from depression. There was some times when we actually didn't even talk to each other or talk to anybody else, because I had had a suicide attempt taking Prozac. So I had that going on. And so all this stuff happens. And then Missy and I are sitting in a manager's meeting in the evening, and we had just picked up our orders for the week. So there was at least $5,000 worth of Tupperware in my car and in my trunk. And we went out to the car, and the windows were broken, and all the Tupperware's gone, and my glove box had been ransacked. So I knew they'd looked at they knew my address from the registration. And I was very disturbed by this. Very, very disturbed. And we filed a police report. And the thing is, the distributorship wanted us to recover the Tupperware with our insurance. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? We were at your mandatory meeting on your property, in your parking lot, in this bad area of town, and you want our insurance to recover the loss? You can go fuck yourself. I didn't say that, but that's what I was just like, are you fucking kidding me, really? Because this was where I started to see the writing on the wall. And another situation had already happened when Missy was promoted out. There was this barbecue at Nan and Bob, her husband was Bob, the distributors, at their house. She'd worn a white suit, and the barbecue caterers were really sloppy, throwing her meat on her plate, and it splattered all over her suit and stained it. And it was a really expensive suit that had to go to the dry cleaners. I mean, it was like a $300 suit. And so she was filing a claim against the business to replace it. it was just a really ugly situation with them now. And so I was like, you know what? I'm done with this bullshit. This is the way they're going to be. I'm gone. And I left. And I think within about a month or two, Missy left because she'd had it too with the distributors. And at the same time, remember I told you that I was in Avon. My husband had started Herbalife. And our best friends, his best friend, colleague at work, was in Amway. And they were trying to get us in Amway. And then one of the others, my other Missy that was a rep, her husband had been going to these Prime America meetings, thinking about getting in Prime America. There was a couple of these service members who were enticed by these MLMs, and once they get them in, then they want to get all their friends at the squadron in. So most of these people were military, and this is where I could see how the military gets preyed on with these MLMs. So anyway, I left. I left Tupperware. Yeah, that's right. In fact, we had been to Amway meetings. The upline in Amway were all military. Our diamonds were Navy. He was a Navy SEAL. But then above him, like the executive diamonds, they weren't military. But there had been this one line that came in. It was all military. So they were Navy SEALs. We had some other ex-military, ex-Navy, or silvers, and then going down, all of them were Air Force. But I remember going to a meeting to meet the diamond, and I had just come from a Tupperware rally. So I had my Tupperware. They have you wear these badges. You got your name badge. It says manager. And it has your team. And I don't even remember what the hell my team. I came up with this name. Diamond somethings. I don't know. On your ribbon. And then every Monday at rally, they'd give you these little pins to put on for your recognition. Totally feeds into somebody who wants to wear their business like a badge of courage and all their accomplishments like, oh yeah, I'm really somebody. I had stinking ribbons going all the way down my chest like a fool. Because it does. I think it looks like a fool. And this diamond, this guy, the Navy SEAL, looks at me and he says, you seem to be somebody who's really important. I mean, he totally played into my ego. And at the time, I was starting to have these problems with the distributorship. So the fact that he said that, it actually kept me in Tupperware a little bit longer than I would have been otherwise. But anyway, I was so glad to get out of there, and I've really gone over because I really wanted to finish this so I can move on to the next segment of Herbalife, Amway, and Avon all at the same time. Can you believe that? That's where you start to see the behavior this is not normal behavior. It's not. And at the time, I didn't know I was bipolar. I had been diagnosed with clinical depression because I tried to commit suicide. How many times by this point? Probably four times. Yeah, crazy. So anyway, that ends that story. Now I can move on to the next one, which maybe I'll go ahead and do it so I can have it to post it for Sunday. And then I don't have to worry about it. And then I can see you guys all when I feel better again. Damn it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.